morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everybody? I hope you're all well. Cool, Revy. Right. Today is Monday, 24th of July. And we have a load of concrete on to go to central London. Like, really, really central. Gray's Inn Road, apparently. So, yeah. We got that to do today. It's a crane job. And potentially some straw later. I don't know. Might be, might not be. Considering how wet it's been over the weekend, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of farming and stuff, and when they do stuff, I know farmers like to do things when it's dry and they don't like wet bales, so I don't know if we will be doing that one yet. Anyway, we had a sensor replaced on the truck. I think I might have said in the last video I think I've had one replaced, but it hadn't been. It still had not been replaced. But it has been replaced now. So hopefully there'll be no more bonging on the dash, but we'll see in a minute when we get up the road a little bit. Had the NOx sensor replaced, so hopefully we'll have no more bonging on the dash, because it's annoying. So we're going to fly on up to London. We're going to, with the cranes booked for between 11 and 12, or we've got a slot for between 11 and 12 or whatever, or the crane will be there from 11 to 12, so we're going to head on up. We're going to have a 45 at Fleet Services, or maybe a 15 at Winchester, and then the 30 at Fleet. We'll stop at Winchester because that's where the Greggs is. And then we will mosey on up the road and then get in there with a clean drive and hopefully get this tipped off fairly quickly. But we'll see, we will see. Shouldn't be too bad to get to. Yeah. We'll see how this new TomTom copes with London, eh? It already didn't like the postcode, but then nothing else liked the postcode either, so I've actually typed the road name in. I think someone's got the postcode wrong somewhere, which happens far more than it should. You'd think to double check that sort of thing. Cool, we are heavy. Right, nice bit of workout for the truck in the morning. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a soggy day, I think. Oh well. Right, I will see you a little bit later when we are in the London area. And yeah, speak to you soon. Said something different then. Right then, here we are in London. We are currently on Euston Road. We're trying to get on the King's Cross Road, so signing off more of a Monopoly board. I've been sat at this traffic lights for like 3 cycles now, not been able to go across because of the hatch markings. Hopefully everyone starts to move soon, I'll actually be able to get over. Yeah, everyone's starting to move, so I'm going to go. So if I don't, then people are going to nick the spot and I'll just never get across. So we've come down here, we've gone past Madden Two Swords, which is a well overpriced attraction, and funny enough that's opposite a road that's called, see if you get the reference, quite a famous saxophone song. So yeah, I'm not moving over, you can stay there pal, because I need to get over in a minute. Now the thing that's bothering me at the moment is the road I'm trying to get into is a you're going to stop right in front of me, aren't you? It's a one-way road and it's coming out the way I need to go, so it's looping me around onto King's Cross Road, which is the road behind it, and through a couple of streets to get onto the road at once. So I'm hoping these streets are big enough for me to actually fit through. Otherwise we might have a bit of bother on our hands, but we'll soon find out when we get there. Might end up getting stuck or having to find a way around to the bottom of that road and then coming up. But I've always said it, London, the only way to successfully get through London is to know London like the back of your hand, which for me just doesn't work. Sam Count, on the other hand, he knows it quite well, so he gets around alright, but I haven't got a clue. I literally plumb the address and hope for the best. I do the best research I can on certain devices I have, but it doesn't always work in my favour. Or in anyone's favour, really, because it's not just me that gets held up, it's everyone else around me. As we all know, Londoners are not the most patient people in the world. So when you got to do a manoeuvre or try and get out of a situation, it doesn't generally go well. Take me down that road there. Satellites are struggling a little bit because of the high buildings, but we're getting there. So I'm hoping the roads that's cutting me through to get where I need to go are okay, because they're quite dark roads on the TomTom. Usually the light roads donate a smaller road and the darker roads donate a slightly bigger road, so hopefully we'll be alright. We'll soon find out, won't we? I want to stay in this lane because I need to get over to the right at some point. Is there going to be enough room for me in there? Yeah, we'll squeeze in there. The road they're all coming out of, that's the road I need, but I need to be going in the other direction. So down there's where I'm going. You do run across the road. You get squished.
After 200 yards, bear right, A201, Cains Cross Road, then turn
I just
right.
missed the curb. Oh, I haven't missed doing London jobs. Oh dear. Granted though, it's not been too bad getting in. It's pretty much brung me in on time, so it appears that coming into London between 10 and 11 is like the ideal sort of time, because it hasn't been that busy in comparison to other times I've come in this way. Alright. Apparently there's a whole load of sites down here as well, so I've just got to make sure I find the right one. Now I've typed the number of the address in and it's pinpointing me to a particular building, so I'm hoping that's it. It looks like the work's around the back, but it's hard to tell because you don't know how old the image is. So I'm going to go down the front of the building anyway and see what I can see. And well, hope for the best, really. Not much more I can do on that. Hopefully I'll at least be someone out the front to point me in the right direction. So all this stuff's got to be craned off anyway. Right. Go around to the right and right again. Oh, lights. Oh, of course you're going to race on the inside of me. Yep. Wow. What a wonderful bit of driving that was. Right, so we got to go down this way. Apparently. If I remember, I'll try and cut out all the sitting at traffic lights I've had to do, because no one wants to watch that. Right, so you're looping me through that road and down that road, but I don't think that's going to work, because that looks quite tight. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to loop around, I think. Annoying. If I come at the top of that road, will it loop me back around the top here? That's what I'm thinking. Because if it does, then I might be able to get to the road I need to get to. Because I have a feeling I'm not going to get down this road here. We'll have a look into it. We'll have a look. See what we can do. There is a car directly on my right, so I can't exactly move out and swing over if I need to.
Turn left, Swinton Place, then at the end of the road, turn right.
Let's have a look. No, we ain't gonna get down there. No way. No way. And even if we did, we ain't gonna swing out on the other road. Right, so I'm gonna loop around and hopefully come back down that way. So I'll bring you back in then when I get there, because this is gonna take forever to get around here. Righto. So, right. Don't know what the restriction is on this road. Between certain times, congestion charge, that's fine, whatever. Here's what it is. We need to go up this road here. So obviously we went up the road before and it was trying to bring us down. I'll show you in a sec. Don't know whether I would have made it. Yeah, it was trying to bring us down this road. There was a vehicle parked here, and I don't think I would make the swing out of there without hitting that car that's parked right on the end there. Don't know if I would have even got into that road. So yeah, I've looped right round. It weren't too bad. It's cost me about 10 minutes, which was a bit annoying, but here's what it is. So we're going to go down here and hopefully find a customer without too much issue. What have we got down here? There's a big old crane there. I wonder if that's the one I need. Building 256. That's where we're going. Caution side traffic. That might be for me. I reckon it could be. Find out in a second. Works access. Enforcement cameras. That's not good. It's not what we want. I think this might be the site I need. Yeah, ISG. Bugger. I'm just going to stop here in the bus stop then, sod it. There's not a lot I can do about it. Right, I'm going to have to go speak with someone. See you in a minute. Righto, time to go in. This is going to be a tight blindside. This is going to be a very tight blindside.
Open traffic, 1 second. Open traffic, 1 second. Wait, stop. Open traffic, open traffic.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous.
Stop traffic. Stop.
Here we go. Game on.
Come straight like this first. Come straight. Come like this straight. Come straight. Keep coming. I don't say left. I say come straight. Please,
Oh.
Mr. Driver, listen me. Come straight now.
I
Yes.
bet.
Like this straight, please. Come straight. Keep coming like that. Yes, good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Little left. Little left. Yes, left. Good. Very good. No problem. Keep coming. Left. Yes, proper left. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good. Keep coming. Nice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Fantastic. Keep coming. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good. No problem. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. No worries. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. 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 Little out.
Oh.
Out. Stop. No problem. No problem. No traffic. No way.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. In traffic. Keep going. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, out, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Yeah. You follow me, no any problem. Follow me, no. No any problem. Go down more. Yes, now proper left. Proper left. Proper left now. Proper left. Left. Yes, keep coming. Good. Keep coming. Nice. Keep coming. Keep coming. No problem. Keep coming. Very good. Keep coming. Straight now. Keep coming. Good. More. Keep coming. Yes, very nice. Keep coming. Very nice. Keep coming. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Fantastic. No problem. All good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Little right. Turn right. I need right. Right. Yes. Keep coming right. Stop. Stop. Little out. Yes. More out. Yes. Good. Good. No problem. Yes.
Got that?
Right. I need right. Okay. No left. I need right side. I need more right. Yes.
More right.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Good. Keep coming. I need right. Right. You go left. I need right.
I can't go right
Go
anymore.
right, please.
I've got to come out.
Yes. Yes, careful. Yeah. Come leg straight now. Little right. Yes. Very good now. Little right. Turn right. Right. Don't go left. I say right, please. I say right.
I can't get it right anymore. Ugh.
Come. Keep coming. Okay. Keep coming. Good. I need right. Right side. You are going left side. Please right side. Come.
But I need to come out and go.
Keep coming like that. I need right. Yeah. Take care of your mirror. Yeah. Very good. Come right side now.
God.
Driver, this side, please. I don't know. I say right, this side, right. Yeah. Good. Right now. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Very good. Keep coming. Very nice. Keep coming. Just right. More right side. Yes. Keep coming. Stop. Out. Little out. Little out. Stop.
Whoa.
Little out, please. Listen to you. What? I need right side. Please. Release it from me. Something. Left. Little left now. More left.
Can't go anymore left.
No problem. Yeah. Good. Keep coming. Little left. I need left side, please. Right. Left. Yes. More left. Yes. Good. Now keep coming. Not enough space. Now keep coming.
Keep coming.
Good. Yes. Good. Fantastic now. Turn straight now. Yes. Little left. Yes. Good. Keep coming like that. Straight. Yes. Turn straight. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming.
She's a tight one.
Straight. Down straight. Yes. Good. Keep coming. Good. To the right. Yeah. Keep coming. That's good. Keep coming. Good. Keep coming. Keep coming. More. To the right side. This side. Keep coming. Yes. Straight now. Down straight. Keep coming. Yes. Good. Keep coming. More. Keep coming. More. Keep coming. Stop. Thank you.
That's alright.
No problem. So you know what's the problem? That side, you see?
Yeah.
Right. You come, I don't know. I say right side means right.
I tried to get over, but I couldn't because of the trees and that. I couldn't swing the cab over enough. Yeah.
Control, no problem.
Yeah.
So you see that? So
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Because that corner, he touching your lorry in the back is
Yeah.
damaged. Now even see screw, he touching. I say stop,
Yeah.
you come back.
Yeah. I put it in gear, but it didn't go forwards. It just rolled back. Yeah.
Now, you see?
That's
So
right. We're in.
You follow me radio very easy.
Yeah.
You are no follow me the problem.
Yeah.
I
So,
say right, you go left. I say right, you go left.
well, I'm trying to, but
No problem.
Yeah.
All good, safe. Now.
we're in.
Thanks so much.
Right. No worries.
Proper-
Cheers. Oh my word.
Okay, I'll stop you put your rope up, mate. Well, this is the map, nice and bouncy one, mate. I'll do this one.
Righto, we are tipped. We've got our load off that way. So we've had what, 6 items all lifted off by crane, which is no problem. And wow, these guys are alright, but the guy that backed me in, I think he needs a little bit more training. He was telling me to go right when my cab's still right over the left of my trailer, and it's like my trailer doesn't turn right until my cab is to the right side of my trailer. So he's like, go right, go right, go right. Yep. So yeah, it didn't quite work out like that. Alright, we're all done there. Ideal. Yeah, it was like, go right, go right, go right. Yep. So you're saying next time, come up the road rather than go down. So I don't know if I'll be coming here again next time. This might be just one-off job that we have. But you never know. Yeah, so it was like, turn right, turn right, turn right. And it's like, mate, my cab's still got to swing over a hell of a lot before I can get the trailer right. I think he was expecting the trailer to instantly turn right, but it don't work like that. If it was a rigid, yeah, would have straight away, but yeah. The thing is, I had like these bollards to the side of me. I had to run them all over. They're only like a rubbery stuff, so they sort of just fold over out of the way, so it's not really much of an issue. But I'm going to get around in my way. No, there's people coming down. Yeah, so you let me go on your car? No, other people are coming, so I'll just wait. I'll just wait for the bus. I'm too close to him to get round him now. Yeah, so I ended up hitting something with the trailer. There was a big there's like a narrow bit for me to go through, and there's like a big concrete mound with a metal plate on top. I got a picture of it. I'll post it up. Yeah, he sort of said back, and he said stop, so I stopped. And I put it into drive, but it didn't actually go into gear, so of course I come off the brake expecting it to go forward, and it didn't go forward. I actually rolled back a little bit, so I ended up touching this concrete bit, and it's ever so slightly bent the bar on the back of the trailer. But I don't know whether it was already bent or whether that was me, because I literally just touched it. But yeah, he wasn't too happy about it, but it's like, well, trucks are trucks, you know. They don't always go forward exactly when you want them to. This is where a manual would have been better for that job, because I would have definitely had it in the right gear and gone. It's not a case of flipping a switch and hoping that it does what it's supposed to do. But you know, it is what it is. But we're all done, we're all tipped, and now we're heading all the way from here out to Glastonbury. So we've got to pick some fencing up out of there to take to Boardmasters tomorrow. Yeah. Yes. So we're gonna get our way down to Glastonbury. I've got the sat nav set for the yard at the moment, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, we've got to go pretty much that way anyway. I don't know whether it'd be better for me to carry on along the A303 or whether it'd be better to go along the M4 and then down that way or something, so I don't know. I'm not sure the actual address of where you got to go in either, so I'll have to speak to one of the lads and get an actual pinpoint on a map or something, so I know exactly where I'm going for it, because I've not actually been to the Glastonbury yet. Yeah. Alright, I'll stop yakking. We're gonna crawl our way out of London, so I'll probably see you much later. Right, here we are near, I say near Glastonbury. We're closer to Shepton Mallet than we are Glastonbury, because Glastonbury Festival is not far from a little place called Pilton, I think it's called, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so I rung ahead, got hold of the contact there, and he said I'm good to spend the night there, which is awesome, which is what we want. Means we you're going to pull out on me then. Means get a nice peaceful night in the field, hopefully. He said the gate would be open for me, so just wander in and park up, and then he'll come and load me at just before 7 o'clock in the morning, which would be ideal. So I would have done a 13-hour day, and then had a good, can't think, 11, nearly 12 hours off. So yeah, it'd be ideal. So we're going to go pick this fencing up, and it's pedestrian fencing, so it's all the little metal bits. Apparently there's like 550 pieces, so it's going to be quite a bit of that. So we'll get that loaded up for tomorrow. Or we'll get that loaded up tomorrow. And then that'll go on down to Boardmasters in Newquay, which is not set to be. I think the festival of the Boardmasters starts on the 9th of August, finishes on the 13th or something like that, I don't know. So, you know, they get this stuff weeks and weeks in advance. Anyway, well, before I rung matey up, well, no, after I rung matey up. No, before I rung matey up, yeah. I dropped my car off to the MOT place yesterday, being Sunday. It's got no MOT on it because it ran out a week ago. Now you're allowed to drive it to and from an MOT centre for a test or whatever. So I drove it to the garage yesterday, last night, Sunday, because obviously I can't drive it on a Monday because I'm at work. Because I generally start on a Monday before they start, and I generally finish on a Friday after they finish, so makes it a bit tricky. So I've got the car to them. They've MOT'd it today. It has failed. The seal end cap needs welding, which I knew about, just haven't had time to do it. And also needs both ABS sensors replaced, so they said they can get both sensors for me for about £30-ish each, so I'll get them to order them up. I'll fit them myself. ABS sensors are nice and easy. I'll probably do a little video on it. I'll just call it Fixing the MX-5 or something like that. It would have already been out by the time this video is out anyway, so you would have already seen it. If not, then I don't know. Have a look for it. Yeah. And we're going to give it a go. I'm not a welder by any means, and I've only got a flux core welder, so it'll be nice and spattery. But we'll do what we can. We'll get it done. We'll just tack it around in places, spread the heat around so it doesn't warp too much, but it shouldn't be too bad. I do have some spare steel laying around, so should be right with that, and I've got loads of wax oil and underseal and all sorts of stuff to do it with. So that should be fun. By the time this video comes out, my car would have either passed or failed with that anyway. So yeah, should all be good. Yeah, ABS sensors, not a problem. I'm also going to polish the headlights up and possibly change the bulbs for LED bulbs, because the candles on it aren't that great, but it don't help that the headlights are quite badly faded. We'll give them a good polish. Anywho, we are nearly at the gate. It's red gate we got to go in, apparently. Apparently you can see all the fences on the left hand side somewhere. So I imagine it's still signposted, even though Glastonbury finished weeks ago. There's two red things there, is that? That's a farm. It's not what I want. Just I saw the red barrels, I assume red gate, you know. Well, it might have been a giveaway to the correct one I'm going in. Apparently we're still 1.7 miles away. So definitely not there, John. Alright, 1 mile away now, apparently. Hopefully it's not too soggy in there, because obviously all the rain that we've had. You'd hope they still have mats down, but we'll see when we get there. The last thing I want to do is park there all night and wake up in the morning and find them down to my axles. Because that would be fun. Luckily the fencing I'm picking up is not too heavy, but ped fencing's all light, so it's not really too much of an issue. I'm pretty sure I've driven past the entrance to Glastonbury Festival loads of times. I've just never actually been there myself. As for the festival itself, I have zero interest going to it. It does not interest me at all. Too many people. Far too many people. The only festival I'd probably consider going to are sort of small ones, but The one that's more my sort of taste would be Download, but even that's just too many people. I just can't deal with it. Oh, let's go stand in the field with 10,000 other people. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you. I don't know. I might do it one day just for the experience, but I can see myself getting a bit frustrated with it. Can't stand people at the best of times. That's why I'm a truck driver, because I don't like dealing with people if I can help it. There is a little festival that goes on near us actually called Jurassic Fields, and that's starting to grow in popularity. It's usually held down in Bridport, West Bay sort of area, and that's recently finished. So, what, a week ago? Yeah, it was last weekend it was on actually. Yeah, so that's, like I said, growing in popularity, so yeah. Right, potentially this gateway here, is it? Find out in a second. Park farm, that's it. Private pedestrians, no vehicles, no access. Yep, there's the fence in there. So we'll go pull in, park in here. Oh, look at that, hard standing as well. Ideal. Ideal. So that guy's there, he's loaded by the looks of it. So I'm loading up with this stuff tomorrow, so I'm going to spend the night here, because why not? Because there's no one here to load me, obviously, so. We'll just spin our arm around and get ourselves lined up ready for the morning. So this guy could be spending the night here as well, so. It'll be fun. Me a little slumber buddy. I guess if I pull up here, that's going to be enough room for them to get everything on me. So, back up a little bit. And that'll do us. Yeah, it's currently 6:42. Got to do all my paperwork and that. Have a little check around the vehicle. So I'm collecting all this stuff: pedestrian fencing, 550 bits to go to Boardmasters. Anything else I'm going to take, I'll chuck on as well. Yeah, so bit of a short and sweet video, I guess. Bit of a fun little reverse into that place in London. Yeah, not ideal. Never mind. Anyway, we'll leave the video here. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. That's entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. It doesn't cost you nothing and it helps support the channel. So why not? Also, share the video with someone you think might like it. And yeah, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Sorry, someone driving by. Right, take it easy. Look after yourselves. Drive safely. Thanks for Truckin, Ramajano. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbyes.